you ready? Let's go, Noah. We'll be right back with our men's speed competition.
Oh, hello everybody. We have me, Bench Cave, and Callum Powell. Sitting on our perch. Great viewing for the women's speed there. I didn't catch the time. We didn't catch the times on that one, so we're going to have to check who qualified in first place there. But good to see the women competing, going hard for speed.
In case it isn't clear, we're here in HAL 5, Belgium, for the SPL 4 European qualifiers. We've just had women's speed semi-finals today.
Was that Tay in first place?
Tay in first place.
Tay in first place. Tay Ashford from the UK, trains out of Sheffield. Great to see her competing. She's often on the competitive circuits around Europe, all-round piste. Competes in skill and speed, but today I think she's doing skill as well, right?
Yes,
she
that's
is. Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Did she get through yesterday?
She did. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
we
So
have a smaller turnout for women.
we have a smaller turnout for speed. I think speed's the least participated event here in the qualifiers this weekend. Joel Vicey, beast, absolute beast. I think my money is on Joel for this one.
Joel, I think Hugo. Personally.
Yeah. Hugo.
I think Hugo came out on top yesterday. Is that correct? Let me see. Let me check my notes, Benj.
Sure thing, Callum. Right, we're kicking it off.
No, you are right. Yeah.
Big speed here. Rapid through the end section, or right, 9.82. I missed the name there.
Is that Danny?
Is that Danny? Starting from the bottom, maybe.
Yeah, that was Danny Browers.
I think they go from there on.
Yeah.
Who's up next? Nathan. Nathan's up next. How? Oh, it's good. It's good.
He came up. He came up super quick. He conged straight up onto that big block, onto the big window.
I really feel like this course is very much within how quickly you can attack the top rails. Yeah, he hesitated coming into the rails, and I think that took off a second of his time.
Big rail focus.
Big rail focus. There's a couple of very important pops. This being the first one here, how quickly you can pop that, how quickly you can come into this stride section, and how quickly you can get up that. That was good. That was good from Jimbo Jambo.
You can make it over in just 2 steps, but how confident you are with those 2 steps is gonna really separate the wheat from the chaff. That's what commentators say, don't they?
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Who's this? Koenten Hegler. Koenten Hegler coming up next. I was speaking to him yesterday. Great lad.
Oh, we have another Cohen.
There we go. Big. Oh, it's quick. It's quick up the second pop. What is that? 9.276.
Fastest so far. New course record.
New course record, 9.27. Can we get an 8 club? Taya van Overen from the Netherlands.
So that's
Strong.
how you pronounce that, Taya.
Taya.
Honestly, could have been anything. TJ, Ty.
Oh, good over the rails.
Very confident.
Okay, a different course selection. Oh,
Damn.
he's come around instead of the popper off of the 9.23. Is that? I missed that time. Don't know if anyone saw that. 9.2 something.
That was very quick.
It's very loud in this gym. Hugo coming in next. Out of France. Looks like he's a chase tag athlete. He won't mind charging around. Very much required for speed is to go full send into awkward objects, a bit like chase tag.
Taking a moment. Top knot.
Taking a moment to compose himself, and he's off. Smooth through the entrance. Little slip coming into the bar section, but it's not too bad. Round the side, over the top, and through to the end. 4.72 there, 9.472.
Saving people time rather than the big down up. You go up and over.
Yeah. Ooh.
Joel Vicey from Sweden.
Absolute tank beast.
I don't see him perform in speed too much, but he came up on top yesterday.
Yesterday's qualificational final is.
Oh,
it's good.
Smooth.
Bit of a hang up. Bit of a hang up on the. Seven, 1-4.
Okay.
Yeah, not.
So
how many nines have we got?
Kuhn?
Fastest was Kuhn, and then Hugo. I'm not sure what Tyler's was. Tyler's was. It was 9 point something, but I couldn't hear from our position.
Taya, it was Taya. Did you get it that time?
9.23. I think. Yeah. So just as.
So.
Oh, okay.
Taya just ahead of Kuhn then.
Yeah, it's a very tight pack there with only half a second between first and fifth place. I think only 5 qualify to the final tomorrow, so that will be Taya, Kuhn, Hugo, Joel and Dan. Great work from the lads there. Right, next up in HAL 5 European qualifiers, we have men's skill. So the men will have 2 minutes each to complete 5 challenges. So not a lot of time to complete 5 challenges at all. They'll be on the course by themselves while the rest of the athletes are kept in a separate room so that strategies can't be shared.
Yeah, they don't get beta.
They don't get beta. This is going to be very open, very, very open. Phil's coming to say, do you want to say a word, Phil? Let's go, boy. You can very much count on that me and Callum are on Phil's side for this one, of course. But best of luck to all of the athletes. Skill is, for me, out of the 3 disciplines, speed, style and skill. Skill is the one that I enjoy watching the most and that I feel like is closest to how people train outside. It's very much like the parkour person's discipline, I feel like. Callum, you've had some experience in skill comps before.
I certainly have. I was at the SPL 3 qualifiers at Nova City in England. Got into semis, I think. Had a very good time. There were some very good athletes there.
Was this the one where you got caught out on the 360 pre?
No.
No, that was Project Underground. Project Underground skill qualifiers?
No, this was in the qualifiers for Grim Jam.
Okay.
And I still got through to the semis and then through to the finals, and then me and Tom Redfern had a battle for first place.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the best I've ever done in a skill comp.
Second place?
Yeah.
I don't know if it counts, but you know the Bristol Takeover. I came second in that. It's almost like a street skill competition, isn't it? But
Sure.
over 6 hours throughout the day. So I've only done a street skill comp before, but I wouldn't mind doing something like this in the future. I feel like if I was to compete in one discipline, it would be speed.
Yeah, right.
Oh, with skill, sorry. Skill men.
We got women's first. by the
Women's
way.
first. All right.
Did you say men's? Earlier?
I'll be starting with the women then. So yesterday's qualifier into today's semis, Camila Perez out of Brazil qualified in first place, completing all 6 challenges in a very brisk time of 4 minutes 20, I think.
She had
Noah Diogena Mann was in second place from the Netherlands, completing 6 out of 6 challenges.
She had 14:27 remaining.
14,
Camilla,
so 4 minutes 20 seconds, 4 minutes 20,
No, it's a
4
20
minutes.
minutes round.
Yeah, so she completed it in 5.5 minutes. Terrible maths from me again. And then Noah Diogena Mann out of the Netherlands completed 6 challenges second, and then Agnes, the Danish Agnes, coming in third, and Mer van Hassen from the Netherlands completing the last to complete all 6 challenges, and Tay Ashford from the UK completing 5 out of the 6 challenges from yesterday. So very open still. From yesterday's round, you can clearly see that Camilla is hot favourite. She has been training in this gym. This is her local gym, so I guess she's got home court advantage there for sure.
Oh, is the live stream on YouTube? I'm gonna get some reception right now. Get some live streamception. Let's hear how well we're
Currently
coming through.
logging onto the live stream.
There we go.
Don't do it, Callum.
We're getting some live streamception
Oh,
just
God.
during the break. Get some reception right now.
It's the most annoying thing when he does that. Sorry,
Oh,
everyone.
we're not too far behind.
It will stop soon.
Right, that's quite enough of that. Sorry.
So actually a lot of the challenges that the athletes will be trying today, the 5 challenges in 2 minutes, are actually easier than some of the challenges they were attempting yesterday to qualify. Yesterday's qualification, they had 20 minutes in an open format, so everyone was on the course at the same time. 20 minutes to complete 6 challenges. Today,
Now we've got 5 in 2 minutes.
yeah. So it's very much about the one bangs. Very much about the one bangs. I like the sound of this one. Live stream can't hear relay, so that's all right. Okay, cool. So going over it for a second time. 5 challenges, 2 minutes to complete it. All athletes will be held in a separate room so they can't see each other compete and get the beta. 180 arm jump to dyno to the top, climb up for challenge number 1. All recoil. Just feet onto the wall for the first 180, and
so
then
it's a dynamic entrance 180.
Dyno's got to be recoil, so they're not allowing pauses there, which makes sense.
Yeah, none of those cheeky leg swaps or anything.
Oh yeah, can't be doing leg swaps. I wonder if the climb up's got to be recoil as well.
Yeah, or at least no replacements of feet.
Yep. Challenge 2, cat pass. Kong cat pass to the pole. Doesn't look too bad. You can roll from straight finishing challenge 1, almost get down off of the landing and then attempt challenge 2. So you could probably get challenge 1 and 2 done in the first minute quite easily if you've.
I think with this amount of time crunch, it does help to map out the route a bit geographically in terms of
the strategy
what
for the
you're gonna
athletes
hit and when.
is going to be very important in this one. If you kind of start on challenge 1 and then wander over to the other side of the gym, it's like may not be the best course. You know, you've got such a limited time to complete these challenges. You almost need to minimize the time spent traveling around the gym.
And also, how many attempts do you want to spend on one challenge until you go to another one?
Yeah.
Like your time might be well spent.
I think no
Picking
more
up
than
other
3,
challenges.
personally. Like no more than 3, you should be moving on. Like if you've hit 3 and you can't do it, you just move on. Camilla can get all of these 3 done in the first minute or so. They're so close to each other. It all depends, you know, on this stick here. Actually, I think the 180 arm jump recoil dyno is something that you could just bang out, as well as the cat pass arm jump. This third challenge, being a stick, might present more second and third attempts. You know, a stick's a stick. It's slightly down, slightly off angle, and it can be easily not stuck if you've, you know, put extra 5% less or more. Right, challenge number 4.
And we are really brutal with the sticks here as well. Yesterday, the judges were pretty mean in terms of what they allowed or what they did not. Even
Very
a slight inch over onto the arch, then it was not counted.
Yeah, extremely strict on the foot placement yesterday. Like if there was one arch, like one good ball of the foot and one arch landing, it was a no score. So you've got to have good balls of the foot landings.
Listen to a word I just said. Just parroting.
Just sort of seconding what you just said.
We're filling air here, all right? Let me just say the same thing.
Yeah.
All we got to do, we got one job: fill air. If I repeat something, it's because I'm filling air. Sorry, if me and Ben start bickering. That is par for the course.
So there's one more challenge after this. Rachel's still demonstrating challenge number 4. Kong up to the block. One swing, lâché pris. Got to be a stick. Challenge number 5. Over in the far end of the gym. I think this one's the hardest one. This cat pass, stride, pre.
Sorry, you just may have got a nice view of Benja's butt just there if we had Tom's camera filming.
Cat pass, stride, pre. The first cat pass is off a rail with not much run up, and the first stride is the block is higher than the rail. So I feel like this is a little techie one that, you know, you've got to have a confident rail cat pass to be able to attack that stride. Nico Van Hol. I don't know where that Nico Van White's come from.
Yeah, Dylan, do you have any idea of that? Is this an inside joke, literally? Right.
Oh. Wheel of Fortune, I've never heard of it. Nico still doesn't know, we'll let him know at one point.
No, we won't. We'll keep him in the dark.
Nico.
Let it eat away at him.
Oh my God.
Run!
Land on this one or feet, you can choose step or step, free. You can needs to be.
So challenge number 1, stride, pop up to the bar into a 180 pre. No stops are allowed.
This is a tough one, I think.
Yeah.
You have to stick it. Yeah, you have to stick it. Good question, Phil.
Like that jump up to the 180.
Yeah.
It's quite small. So
Questions?
like getting the,
Okay,
you know,
second
you've got
one.
to jump up and be going straight into that, like kind of like a 180 tic tac. That's hard.
Personally, I would land on the rail like 1 foot, like stride onto it 1 foot and then straight into like 180. I think that's probably how I would do it. Yeah.
To this one. Yes. Not the high
This
one.
one we got a low rail con with no run.
Challenge number 2.
You can go into it however you want.
You can start from here. You can
I
start
would,
from
I
there.
would
you
get the
can
extra
start
run.
from
I think
from
it's
the
just
other side of the
quite
gym.
cramped. Maybe you like Toby could just do that standing like fine, but I don't have that same kind of like long arm pull that he has. So I would take that extra run up, but it's interesting to see how the athletes approach this one. Moving on to challenge number 3.
Doesn't that right?
Explained by the lovely Nico. Nico is just such a great guy, isn't he? Just look at him.
Forget Nico Van White. He's Nico Van Holsen.
Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. This is the sort of stuff I like seeing in skill competitions. It's not necessarily power-based challenge or Ollie Thorpe's just shook his hand. You know, you called it earlier. Ollie Thorpe will absolutely love this one. Yeah.
We swing through the window without touching anything.
Mate, he loves that kind of stuff.
Oliver would be able to do it in a way tighter spot, like half the space. Okay, and then we had lache to the big bulbous cylinder, half cylinder.
Have we talked about the running pre to the block? Challenge number 4.
Big archetypal running. Jesus Christ.
Lache, stride, pre, stick. Phil seems to be happy about that one. The running pre and the lache, I think Phil could probably bang out quite quickly. What would you start with out of these 5 challenges, Callum? I'd probably start with that running pre. Challenge number 4, running from the top block, sticking the other block. Looks about 11, 12 feet. Can imagine sticking that quite easily. I think you want to get a challenge done just early doors for the confidence and kind of just like take the pressure off. If you kind of attempt one challenge, you know, spend a minute or 2 on it and don't actually complete it, then you're just really getting yourself stuck in a bit of bother.
I reckon start on a high. Start on a high. Do one you can bust out easy.
You're going to go the opposite way.
In yourself.
Save the ones that you know you can do for the end. But you know, it's 2 minutes, man. I personally go for the ones I just know I can one bang. And
Yeah,
then
that's what I'm saying. Start on a high.
Oh right, okay. I thought you meant like start like on the hard.
Start with the easy ones.
Start with the
first.
easy ones, yeah.
Build the confidence up as
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
That trust in yourself. Take advantage of that flow state. In
Yeah,
your
yeah.
mind, you can do no wrong. I am a machine. Right, everyone's going around looking at the challenges now.
Yeah, Phil's looking at the running pre, challenge number 4, starting from the back block, covering the half the width of the gym to another block.
So
It doesn't look too bad. I might start having a little wander around if that's all right, to kind of get a little bit more in-depth detail on the course.
Again,
Gonna
all
go
the
over to-
competitors can make these challenges. It's just can they do it within the
5
the
minutes.
stress of the time.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. I'm going over to challenge number 4 right now to see how big the running pre is to the big block. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Phil, do you have any idea which one you're going to start with? Running pre? And then, yeah, thought so. Yeah, the 180 could be tricky. The 180 could be tricky. Okay, so very nice challenges. Good job, Nico. What are you expecting? Do you feel like anyone, Nico, in the house, just so everyone knows, do you feel like anyone's going to complete the 5 challenges in women's and men's?
I do think Camilla, if she stays calm, she's gonna rush through all of them, like make them all.
I can imagine her completing the first 3 challenges within the first minute. Like, you know, that's such a condensed area, and you know, it's.
I feel like if you start with a one bang, you get the confidence to keep going. But if you have a difficult start, it might also affect the rest of the course, the 2 minutes.
Yeah, I agree. And for the men, what do you reckon? Anyone can complete these 5 challenges?
I think Joel Varsi, he always looks so calm.
Yeah.
If he can stay calm, he's gonna complete them all. I feel like most all of them can do all the challenges. It's just a matter of staying calm.
Yeah, and being able to like maybe get those first couple challenges done with a one bang. I think that's going to be, you know, the first 2.5 minutes is going to be the make or break of each of their rounds. I do totally agree, Joel Vicey, man. He's got an all-round piece. In the Stora Stick Masters, he was the only athlete to attempt all of the challenges. He just can do it all, and he's really game just to commit to stuff.
He always looks zen. Speed courses, skill competitions, he always looks zen, focused and in the moment.
Also, Ollie Thorpe. I feel like this is the type of skill round that Ollie Thorpe could really tuned in.
Huh?
Really like tuned in for this.
I think so. Yeah. I'm buzzing. It's just the cat pass is harder than I thought. I just looked at it.
Yeah. Are you going to take an extra run up from the back bit?
Yes.
This is
100%.
Yeah.
I think as long as I'm good with my time, I just know that that's the one I can't do first try. Obviously, I don't want to say stupid things and embarrass myself. I think the first 3, I'll do first try.
Yeah. And then you probably have like a minute and a half, 2 minutes for that last
This
one.
I might mess up, but I should have enough information to do it second try.
Yeah.
This is the easiest thing anyone's ever done on the planet. And then the lache stride, I think powerful lache, and then just go straight to it, and you'll stick it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, this is challenge number 5, lache to the big block. It's quite a thin post that you're landing on. Right, that's it. Right, going back up to my little perch after my on-field review of the course. Great setting of the challenges. Appreciate these skill sets. A nice variety between power, tech, all sorts of techniques involved, crossing a large spectrum. So it's going to be very interesting. Cool. I know, so the women are kicking off first. Agnes, word on the street, Agnes is coming for the top spot. She believes she can come out and win this, and she's got the mentality that she wants to win. Coming from Project Underground. Agnes?
Say again, sorry.
Agnes came from a Project Underground Skills first place.
So she's already pre-qualified.
Last year she was too young to compete, so this is the first time competing at this event for her, and she looks strong. She looks like really committed, actually, that really strong mental commitment game. I feel like from watching her yesterday, she tried to stick some challenges. It took her quite a while to stick some of the challenges, whereas Camilla was sticking a lot of them first time, and I think that is going to be the big difference today, is that how much these athletes can basically complete or stick these challenges first go and then get it done, move on. You know, if you've taken 3 or 4 or 5 attempts to stick a challenge, that's a minute or 2 gone already. You're out of the game, pretty much. So Renee's running the athletes through the final details before competing. The atmosphere is building in the gym. For me, this is my absolute favourite discipline to watch out of all 3. Personal favourite.
Okay, women's skill is first. I had the lineup a second ago. I can tell you. Say it's first. It's from, last.
Hazal in the house. Have you got any thoughts on who you think is going to take the skill podium, or if any of the women will complete all the challenges? How do you feel about the challenges?
challenges looks really good actually. I don't know who would win. I support all of them. Hopefully all of them gonna do well. Challenges look good. I would like to see more running stride challenges, to be honest. But this is something that I do really enjoy doing. So.
Yeah, I agree. That's a fair point. It's a fair criticism of the setting. Is there any running prees out of these the cat pass strides that it was difficult? All right, Tay is our first female skill athlete stepping up to the plate out of Sheffield, the UK. Seasoned competitor, loves the competition. So Tay starting with challenge number 3, the droppy diagonal pre. No. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, a little.
She's good.
Almost stuck it, overdid it by a tiniest bit, and on the exit she took a little tumble, but it looks like it's not rattled her composure too much. Second attempt for the droppy pre coming in. This should be it.
There we go.
It's Archie. It's Archie. This is what we were saying. It's like you really need to be tuned in on your foot placement. 2 arch landings aren't going to get you a pass. Either lean back onto the toes. Slip.
No.
Slip again. She needs a split grip now. They're wiping down the surfaces to kind of eliminate any dust. She needs a spit grip, perhaps. Wipe her shoes. That's it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. One challenge done for Tay. That must be about a minute already on the clock. So halfway through, she's moving on to challenge number 2, which is the cat pass arm jump to the vertical bar. Come on, Tay. Taking a moment to compose herself. Gets hyped. There it is. Bang. Straight away. Easy, easy. 2 done. What's next? Make a decision now. Going to challenge 1 minute remaining, so half her time, 2 challenges complete. If she can get another 2 in this time, it's 4 challenges, and that's a good start, to be honest. Okay. These are precious seconds she's using to get some extra info here. Okay, there we go. 3 challenges complete from Tay. She chose to do the 180 off one step there. It didn't seem as much of a recoil as I was expecting. Rachel passed her dyno. It did seem like there was a little pause, and they did say it was meant to be recoil.
There wasn't a change of feet.
Yeah, it's just like
still kept momentum.
10 seconds. Did she just? Oh my God!
She just got the strides.
Is that 4 done? Wow.
4 challenges from Tay.
I missed the takeoff of that rail cat pass stride. She must have just gone straight into it. Fair play, Tay.
In our way, but yeah.
4 challenges.
Wasted no time in that last challenge.
Wow, that's a good start from Tay, actually.
And here we are, guys.
I'm trying to remember what the 5th challenge is for the females. So Tay completed 4 there. What was the one challenge that she didn't complete?
Yeah, Kong up on slant and lache.
Yeah, that's it. The lache is the only challenge that she didn't attempt. I think that's challenge number 4. Next up, we have Mare van Hassen out of the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Also seen her compete regularly across many circuits. I think she's been in Project Underground, Rotherham event before. I've seen her compete on many different circuits. The Dutch seem to be one of those nations that just really love a parkour competition, along with the Swedish. They really commit to parkour competitions more than other nations, I feel like. It's the strongest represented nation here, other than the locals. I suppose they are just around the corner, but even in Project Underground in the UK, they had 10 or 20 of them turn up. I think they just really enjoy the competitions, the Dutch. They're taking it seriously now. Okay, looking composed. Is it Mare? How do you pronounce her?
I don't think that was how they were saying it yesterday.
Mari?
Mari, potentially.
Mari. Sorry for that pronunciations, but time is about to start. 2 minutes, kicking it off. She looks like she's going to start with
Lined up for the concat to begin with.
Mara.
Mara, okay.
Right, Mara kicks it off, wasting no time. All right, just feeling out the cat pass. Needs a little bit more speed through those last couple steps to get to the landing. Just landed a little bit short there. And she's to push now. There it is.
Nice.
Right, challenge 1 complete. Solid 15 or 20 seconds on the clock there. I might start timing these just so I can get a more accurate. Next up, moving on to challenge number 1, which is the 180 dyno climb up. Okay, spit grip needed perhaps. These wooden surfaces can be super slippery. To take 10 seconds to spit grip your shoes on a challenge like this might be the difference between doing it. There it is. Oh, that's a leg swap.
I think we got a leg swap there.
It's a no. Right.
Like I said earlier, their little foot change is going to be a not count.
I sort of prefer spit grip on wood over chalk grip, to be honest, but I know everyone's hands are different. Yep. Yeah, there it is. That should be a pass if she can get the climb up.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. Well done. Mara looks like she's got a wrist brace on, so climb ups don't seem to be never nice when you've got a wrist injury, but she managed to get through it. Moving on to challenge number 3. This will be her 3rd challenge complete. Droppy, awkward, off angle pre. Taking the time to get a spit grip, very important for something like this. Oh,
not quite. That is 2 challenges for Mari.
Oh, it's a clutch little step forward off her pre-landing. The foot placement was really good on the droppy pre, but there was the tiniest step forward. And you know what these judges are like, super strict, and a tiny step forward is definitely not going to give you a pass. So unfortunately for her, it's just 2 challenges complete, but super close to a 3rd at the end.
Up next, we got Agnes from Copenhagen, Denmark. She is, I think, only just old enough now to compete.
How old is she?
I'm guessing 15 now.
Right.
I suppose.
Still super young, still super raw in terms of technique, but seems like she's got a solid mentality. I'm going to be curious. Commitment she's got, but I'm curious to see how well she can stick these challenges first time, because out of the qualification yesterday, it took her quite a few attempts to stick each challenge. So, I mean...
Well, these competitions, they do test your variability.
Yep.
And that is where Agnes may be tested here.
3 out of the 5 challenges require a stick. Challenge 1 and 2 is sort of landing in the arm jump position, so I feel like they're a little bit more in the bag. You can kind of just go into an arm jump at any speed or angle, and you can kind of stick to it. But if you do the same with a pre, it's not gonna necessarily end in a stick. So Agnes is up on the takeoff of challenge number 3. Looks like she's going to start with a droppy pre. She qualified in 3rd from yesterday's qualification. We've still got Noah Diogena Mann from the Netherlands and Camila Perez from Brazil to come after. Okay, I'm super curious to see how well she completes this first challenge. Shoe wipes. That is the one thing she is doing really well before this. It's like proper warming up her shoes before the clock has started on one of the more important challenges to warm up your shoes.
There are a lot of chalk landmines around on the course right now as well. To step in one of those, oof, you're going to need to wipe. One bang.
Whoa, that was
straight out the gate. Sticks it.
That was what we wanted to see.
Onto the 180 and dyno.
Stick one time. Taking her time to wipe down the shoes again. Very important for a 180. There we go.
And no, it was a no. I saw that too. Fair enough, Rachel, with that judgment. There can't be any moves.
The dyno and the climb up and the flick up is quite a long process. Well, it's not quite when you've got 2 minutes to play with for 5 challenges. It's quite long.
Oh,
that was
ever so slightly the same again.
Yeah.
Rachel will allow.
Yeah. Two complete 49 seconds on the clock.
She didn't lose
Agnes
momentum
is moving over
time.
to the rail cat pass. I have to peer my head over to see this. So the rail cat pass is lower than the first stride, so you've got to get height off of this first cat
I don't
pass.
think it's a cat pass, I think you just stride into it.
Oh. No.
Or maybe you do.
Oh, it's cat pass trail. Stride.
Bang. No.
Oh, okay. Those are those archy landings that we're talking about. You really can't afford to arch anything.
Too deep on the landing, Renee said. I didn't know that was a requirement. Personally.
That was it. Yeah. All right. 3 complete. One more challenge coming in for the cat pass arm jump. You just need to burn it into this. Just push. Last 3 steps. You're gonna make it.
Chalk landmines on the run up now as well.
Push. Oh, low. Yes. That was super low to the floor. Managed to clutch it out. 10 seconds left. She's got the cat pass up, lache. She needs to do this first time. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Oh, 4 complete.
Not quite.
Agnes.
That's a good 4 challenges from Agnes.
So currently tied with Tay with 4 challenges each complete. 2 more athletes for the women to compete. Next up is Noah Georgina Man from the Netherlands. Qualified in 2nd place yesterday with 6 of the challenges completed. Be interesting to see if she will be the first athlete to complete the 5 challenges within the 2 minutes.
Then we've got Camila Perez. What's with Perez, Dodds? I thought it was Stefani. What is this? Huh?
It's
That's
Spanish
name. I thought she was Brazilian.
Just making it up at this point.
What?
I'm Benj Cavanaro from now on.
Yeah, I'm Callum Cavanaro as well.
Callum Paulinho.
That's why she can do reverse vault.
That's why she can reverse vault so well, according to Dodds.
It's Callum Paulinho and Benj Cannavaro on the mic.
The name of my metal band is
Instant Fate.
Phlegm Sludge Apocryphal.
I'm actually going to jump on the live stream.
Phlegm Sludge Apocryphal. That's the name of my metal band, for those that were wanting to know. For anyone else that didn't have context to that, it just sounded like I was saying random horrible words. Go on, put the speaker up to the mic
Callum,
again.
No, everyone hates it. Everyone hates it, Callum. It's a shit joke,
it,
mate.
surely, last time. No,
God almighty.
It's not a joke, it's just a bit of feedback, you know. They can get a bit of a throwback to what they just listened to.
All right, everyone on the live chat. I'm on the live chat now. Big up yourselves. Big up yourselves. Benj and Callum here on the microphone. Get some love in the chat, please. Right, Noah also starting with challenge number 3. Noah is ready. Oh, it was the right foot was a bit archy. Okay, instead of going back up to the top, she's just moving straight on to challenge 1. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You may as well give up. If you... Yeah. Okay, a couple of fails from the beginning for Noah. That's it. Oh, she got the connection, but the landing off of the dyno, her fingers slipped off, which
Did
is...
you hear the fingernails as well? That made my stomach.
There it is, there it is. Push, push, push. One challenge done. There we go.
The fingernails peeling off that dyno. It's like what nails on a plate, chalkboard or whatever.
2 complete. Going back to the pre? No, not going back to the pre. Moving on to the lache. Cat passing up to the block.
Oh no.
Just going to could have just tested out the size of the lache there instead of just exiting, but 1 minute remaining. 2 out of the 5 complete. No, we couldn't quite see the landing from our position, but it looked like she may have had a foot placement issue.
Overshot it, yeah.
Overshot again.
40 seconds. She's got time. Going for the stride.
I mean, yeah, there we go. 3. So she's got the standing pre and the lache still to go to complete all 5. Going back to the lache. There it is. 4. Okay.
We've got 4.
Coming back up to the top.
Come back to the pre.
Come on, Noah. One more.
We got it. We got it. Clutch moment here. Clutch moment. 3. Yeah.
Oh!
Stunning.
That's a beta buzzer. On the last second of the competition, she manages to go back and get the first challenge she managed to not stick. Very interesting strategy there.
First competitor to get all challenges.
The strategy of like starting with the pre, and then when she didn't do it, she went straight onto the 180 instead of like working her way, spending the time working her way back up. It was like more direct into the second challenge, which I think has probably helped her get to that, back to that point at the end where she managed to complete the 5. So
just having little taste tests of each challenge while she goes around and then hits some others and then comes back.
yeah, I don't know if I would do it like that, like dropping the lache and then moving on to the cat pass strides. I'd probably stay onto it rather than go back to it, but it's hard to know. You know, it worked for her, so the strategy is successful for her. Right, the favourite, the hometown legend. Well, it's not her hometown, but this is her local training gym, Camilla Perez, aka Camilla Stefanu, aka Camilla whatever you want on the day.
Yeah, she just made Perez up apparently because it sounds cool. That's what I heard from Dodds just now.
What's up, Sullivan, on the chat? How we doing, bro? So many talented people. Yeah, exactly. This gym is filled with beasts. Right, Camilla's up, starting with a cat pass. 1, done. Climbing straight up into the pre. Will she take a moment to wipe down her shoes here? Yes, she does. Seasoned competitor at this point.
Bang.
Nailed it. 2 for 2, giving them away. This 180 is going to get sent. This is going to be 3 for 3. Let's make it 3 for 3. Come on, Camilla.
Yeah.
Strong. Strong. The hometown favourite coming in hot. 3 for 3. Still got a minute plus change in the bank. Moving on to the cat pass lache next.
I'm guessing mincemeat.
There it is. 4 for 4. 4 for 4. Can we get 5 for 5? This is going to be legendary if we can get 5 for 5. Not a single dropped attempt.
Okay.
Oh, damn, Sonny.
That's incredible. No attempts spared.
Standing ovation from the gym. If I wasn't sitting down in a comfy place, I'd be standing up for sure. I know why Camilla did so well, actually. She's wearing a Stora t-shirt.
Oh, that is probably it, yeah.
Yeah.
Now you mention it.
More power and more technique if you wear Stora.
Not just the trousers. I mean, not just fucking... I've ruined it now. The trousers are Star as well.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not?
What are you talking about,
Let's just
Callum?
say they are.
You gave them those trousers.
Oh, they Reebok.
Yeah. We're not promoting Reebok here, though. Not anymore. Camilla, oh my days, that was incredible to see. I wonder if we could get a little interview with. Should I go and have a little word with the girls whilst? Oh, flipping hell. All right. So there's only 5 women competing, right?
Yeah.
So all 5 advance to the final tomorrow, and
I believe that is correct.
only a couple will advance to the main SPL4 competition in Origins Vancouver, right?
How many did you say?
I'm not sure how many advance to the final. Is it 3?
Will be, yeah.
Yeah, 3. All right. Right, moving on to the men next. They're got their practice time on the course where they get to decide on their strategy. Lots of people looking at various challenges right now. What do you think is the hardest challenge out of these 5 men's challenges, Callum?
I think
the 180.
The running pre up to the bar, then straight to the 180 seems the most technical, but I might be wrong. I think
Phil's coming over.
there's nothing's
What are you saying, Phil?
that big about it.
Okay, so Phil's working on the far right side of the gym from when we are, which is you're going to start with the running pre over to the block, lache pre through the hole, and then the lache stride pre. For me, I don't know, I haven't looked at the cat pass yet, but I would take the extra run up. Because if you start on the running pre, you can go straight from that stick into the swing through the bar, and after the swing through the bar, you can go jump straight back on the rail and swing to the block. So it kind of like the route takes you very much to that point. Stick, come down, swing, go again. Phil's working on his technique there, or working on his strategy, which I think is a really strong one, to be honest. It all depends really if you can stick that running pre first time. I think it's 13 feet level to a block, which is, very stickable size, isn't it? It's almost like that.
Yeah.
Perfect stickable size for a nice little.
Too many will struggle with that. For some reason, yeah, I do think the line with the 180, the pop-up straight into the dynamic 180 seems technical, but we'll see what happens.
It's not a super wide landing block after the 180 as well, especially with this
180. Directionally, maybe it's a bit weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Directionally, it's weird coming from the angle of the run-up. You've got to then just kind of center it and make sure you don't kind of leak off to the side, which would be their right or left.
I think it's just getting the 180 dynamic after that pop-up that might be the...
Because there's no pauses allowed. If you pause, it's a fail, similar to the females' 180 dyno challenge.
But it depends how the judges are with it, I suppose. We'll see.
It was super fascinating to see how each athlete approached the challenges, which ones they started with, which strategies they used. Right, Callum's going for a little Wezzer. Hazar's going to take over on co-commentary whilst Callum's going to the bathroom break.
Hello.
Good question from Jimothy Jim. Is there a countback? Like if people tie in the final, the person with the better semis goes through? I'm not entirely sure on the technicalities of the competition there. So if two people are on the same score going into from the final tomorrow, it might be down to who completed the challenges first. I will check up on that and get back to you. Any other questions in the chat that you want us to explain to help the competition run smoothly? Let us know. I'm on the chat, so we can work through this together. So for the men's skill, Joel Vicey qualified yesterday, the first to complete all 6 challenges. After that was Marc Chassanet from France. This year he's been on a tear up with the 360 laches and just general cleanliness with his training. He's got great sticks, he's got great technique, great on a bar, so he might be one to watch.
Yeah, you see he do a lot of like sticks, and he's really good at controlling his jumps.
He's just was asking me yesterday and today about the bounty I set on the Horsham running pre down to the rail. He wants to come to Horsham and try it.
Really?
I'm like,
it's the bounty to stick, right?
Yeah, I set a bounty, £222 of my own money to stick the running pre. That
Wow.
It's one of those ones that even Abdullah said it. It was like Abdullah's been there and tried it. And it's one of those ones where it kind of looks okay on video, but it's way worse in real life. Right, how many people go through today? So we've got, is it 9 or 10 men competing? Yeah, so there's 10 males competing, and 5 of them will advance through to tomorrow's final, giving it, a very. This is going to be hotting up very quick. From the women's division, there was just 5, so automatically all 5 go through to the final. But we're going to start seeing some elimination from the men's category after this round. So very important that this round goes well for all of our competitors if they want to make it through to the final. Of course. The guy with the Stora t-shirt has an advantage. You know what's up. Absolutely agree on that one.
All right, we should probably stop shilling for Stora mid.
No.
Mid.
How many people go through today? So I've just tried to clear that up. Out of the 10 men competing in skill, 5 of them will advance to tomorrow's final. 5 challenges, 2 minutes to complete the challenges. Do we get any new names in the men's category this year? I can't remember if Marc Chassanet was competing last year, but he's definitely new on the scene for me. Oliver Thorpe has been on the scene for a long, long time. The Dutch are underrated. They love a competition. Ty could do well. Phil Doyle, you never know, man. Like, he was the UK's first child prodigy. Back in day, man. You don't never underestimate.
Not anymore.
Not quite a child. 32 years old now, but tons of experience.
If you ask me.
Tons of experience, and also
that is
he's
not
sharp
someone's
right
dad.
now. Phil's looking sharp.
That is not someone's dad. That is Phil Doyle.
He looks a bit like what's his name? The
Walter
guy.
White.
Yeah, that's it. You called it.
I'll give you that.
Need to get close up on Phil here. So the athletes will be held outside of the gym whilst each of them compete, so that data is not shared between the athletes, meaning that they have to come up with their strategy by themselves, which I think is very important. Me and Callum are commentating on the finals tomorrow. We will be here in the same position, chatting along with you guys. So tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll go on to the finals, which will be, great to see, where it really hots up. It's already getting hot, but tomorrow is going to be spicy. 3 p.m. Leuven time, so I think that's 2 p.m. GMT. Men still working on their strategy. I'm not sure how long left they've got. Should we go touch base with Nico again? Nico! So what we expecting from these men's 5 challenges? Do you think any of them are going to complete all 5?
I think Joel.
Joel Vicey.
Yeah, Joel Vicey. I think Dan. And I'm expecting Phil is gonna give us a nice surprise. Yeah. Phil is very scared of the concrete, but I think it's in his reach. No?
Yeah, it's in his reach. Dan De Winter, definitely one to watch. He trains in this gym week in, week out, right? So it's his home territory, like Camilla, which definitely gives you advantage. You sort of know each nook and cranny of the gym, giving you that kind of extra knowledge when needed.
Yeah, and they both have a very strong mental game. So I'm expecting a lot of Dan.
Yeah, this is going to be extremely interesting. Can't wait for this. Stay tuned. How long left for the men's practice time?
I think you can start any moment.
Any moment now. Yep. Any moment now. Stay tuned. Any moment now. Any moment now. You should encourage Callum to sing on the chat. Good job, Camilla. Well done. 5 out of 5. That is ridiculous. What are you saying about that?
I'm happy with it.
Home gym advantage?
I think so as well, but I also I think it made a big difference to plan my order as well. I just try to do as less attempts as possible and everything. Of course, you always try to do that, right? It's
the power of sticking stuff first time there has just helped so much. Not having to give any of the challenges a second attempt. It's so good for you.
It makes a really big difference for the time, of course. To not waste time, I think. But always if you mess up, you need to rush back. Of course, you get a little bit out of the zone. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's the first time I think I did a round like this that was exactly how I planned. So I'm just happy with it.
So you're outside visualizing what you wanted to do, just running it through in your head, trying to get into the right headspace.
Yeah, I think it was one of the first times that I actually took that a bit more serious of just okay, I'm gonna have this order, I'm gonna stick to it and not try to improvise anything. That really made a difference.
Were you aware outside if any of the other females had completed all 5, or was that not known to you?
We are outside and we can hear it. Yeah. So I knew for example that Noah did all 5 because I could hear the crowd, but I really tried to not be thinking much about it, just not add extra pressure. Don't need that, right? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Absolute beast. Congratulations. Well done. Right, go back up to my perch as the men's practice time is coming to an end. Did you put a little set in, a couple bars?
Huh? What'd you say?
I was just reading a comment. Have you been rapping on the stream again?
I have not. No, I have not been interrupting your interviews by just rapping. Imagine that you're doing the interviews and I'm just interrupting the whole time.
Right. Dominic qualified in 10th yesterday. I would actually thanks for the comment, Sons, I would actually like to compete in some skill competitions, but I've never got round to it, to be honest. I'm just too busy filming videos. Right, the first men's athlete, Dom, is about to start. He is starting with where I would probably start, the running pre, 13 feet level to a block.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, taking a moment. Okay. Bounce back.
out the gate.
Okay, taking his time to get back up to the top, not rushing it, not stressing himself out. Just got to stay cool.
Energy as well, I suppose. You don't want to be.
You want to stay calm as much as anything as well. A little bit more needed. That's it. That's it. Yeah. Come on, one challenge done for Dom. Moving on to one of the lache challenges, just chalking up his hands.
Going for the lache stride pre.
What I think is really hard about this is basically a pre to a post at the end. It's a very small landing area. It may look easy on video, but this is harder than it looks. There we go. I mean, you really got to go into it quite hard, and it is, you could easily leak off right or left if your body position is not in the right place. He's bounced it on that one, but
obscure thing to stride on as well. If you don't hit it directly where you want it.
Yeah, you're quite right. If you don't hit it on the top, you can dive forward if you overstride or get lifted. Oh, you can do that. One more. You can do that. All right, 50 seconds. God, this time goes quick,
It does.
You really got to just move through these challenges so quickly. You can't afford 3 or 4 attempts per challenge. It's got to be now for Dom. It's got to be now. It's not now. He should maybe move on. But he might not be as
going through. He's going through the window.
Yeah. Moving on. He's tried the.
That time has cost him.
All right, the first athlete to attempt challenge number 3, and he's through easily. Well done.
Nice.
Well done. He's probably got one more attempt.
So he's put the work in for
10
the
or 15
stride
seconds
already,
left.
so it makes sense to. Once you've accumulated so much data, it would be a waste to not go for it. There's a buzzer beater.
It's hard. Well done, Dom. 2 out of the 5 complete. This is seriously hard, people. The pre off of the lache looks a little bit bigger than I was expecting, to be honest.
It's not huge, but I think just combined with the lache stride, it makes it tough.
I think you've got to really put in like a really powerful lache to get the speed into the stride. If you kind of just like lache to it, you might not have the speed. You almost need to lache like through it to kind of keep the speed.
Yeah. Chest positioning is super important on those as well, getting your leg back behind you. We'll see how others deal with it.
So we are in the men's skill semi-final. Dom was the first of 10 men to compete. 5 go through to tomorrow's final. So next is Koen ten Hegler. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. From the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. That looks like the T-shirt he's got on. It looks like a old 3-run logo.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just looking at he's taking a moment before he starts to eye up the second part of the lache stride challenge.
We've got one of the most annoying songs to compete to playing right now, but
do the athletes get to pick their own song?
I don't think so, no. I'd be concerned if that was someone's choice.
Tension building as the gym. Koen's just about to start his 2-minute round. Let's go, Koen. Starting with the lache stride. 3, 2, 1. Time has started. Straight up onto the bar. Come on, every second counts now. Big speed, big power. He needs to push. He needs to push through the lache. Yeah, I agree, Sullivan. They should be able to pick. Maybe they get to pick in the finals tomorrow. Just give themselves
I don't think it's that kind of comp, you know.
Oh,
this is a toughie.
The size off the end looks bigger than expected. Looks like sort of those ones that you just think you can get to, but is way harder than it actually looks. Basically, like most of parkour you see on video is harder in real life, by the way, in case you hadn't already figured it out. Oh, that was craneable. Drop it like it. He's got to give a bounce a go now. He's got to get some progress coming from this challenge. Push through. No, it was worse than the last.
He's got to move on. Surely move on. Surely move on.
This could be the only one he really feels confident in, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the challenges are still hard.
Fair.
Although the running pre up top, I mean, everyone should be able to do that. Right, move on now, surely. Yeah. 30 seconds to still no challenges in the can.
Watch your nut.
Oh, he touched it. But Dom went for a more like hunch forward technique, which I think is really good for this. He kind of went for the lean back technique.
Kind of sideways through.
Yeah, kind of like tuck up. Let's see what happens again. This is scary though.
Oh! Okay.
He touched it.
Well done, Cohen.
Oh, a little shake from his head there. 0 challenges completed. Remind me, Dom completed 3, right? Or was it 2?
It was.
I forgot to write it on my notes.
It was
now
2. He did the running pre and through the window.
Yeah.
Unless I'm forgetting one.
Yeah, it was 2.
Okay. Now we have Matthias
Binslev Hassan. Matthias Binslev Hassan. Not actually sure where he's from.
Hansen.
My guess would be Dutch. Or local. One of the few athletes to hit the rail stride pre from yesterday's qualification, which was exceptionally hard. He's starting on the cat pass challenge, which no athlete is yet to attempt.
Judging by his socks that say game, I think he's from Copenhagen.
It could be,
He's Danish. And Hansen as well is a very Danish name.
He's got quite a Danish physique as well. It's good, but it's not a good. The landing is not there.
But not quite up to standard.
Powell was in the locker for days though. He just needs to rein it in. Stay calm. There it is.
And there we
go.
Yeah.
That's good. What's next? What's he on to next? The lache stride. No athlete has yet to complete the lache stride. Need big power on this first swing.
Let's go, Matthias.
We know he's got power though from yesterday's stride challenge that I previously mentioned. That was probably the best bounce we've had so far. This is it. This one here is happening. Right here. Called it. Called it. Prodigy. Moving on to the running pre, 13-foot level. One of the highest spots in the gym. His third challenge to attempt, which is challenge number 4. While the music changes, right, taking his moment to compose himself as he takes off. He's dug it out. He's dug it out. Very good sick. Our first athlete to complete 3 challenges so far. 30 seconds remaining. What's he going for? The 180. Oh my goodness, this is great to see some new strategies on the course. The cat pass and the 180 have yet to be 15 seconds. It's got to be now. It's got to be now.
Pre-up.
He's waiting for the beat buzzer.
Up to the 180, no stops.
He needed more gas in the beginning.
Can he go back for another quickly? And he's calling it.
Well done. Matthias. 3 challenges complete is a great amount, to be honest.
Nice.
3 challenges completed. Good innings. That might see you qualify. At the moment. Phil Doyle.
We got the child prodigy, Phil Doyle.
from the UK, Cambridge / Bristol / wherever the fuck he wants.
The child prodigy who so happens to be 45.
Just stay calm, Phil, you know? I
Got
feel
Dylan
like-
with that one.
I feel like if he can stay calm and just stay in it, not let himself get overworked if he doesn't stick this first challenge, just stay cool. Well, I mean, I'm desperately hoping he does well here. I think he's got 3 challenges, for sure he's got 3 challenges. Let's go, Phil.
Let's go, Walter White.
Spit grip. Give a little spit grip, Phil, come on.
He doesn't believe in spit grip.
Oh, he's like one of those people, isn't
Oh,
he?
there we go. I lied.
There he
All right.
It's all right.
Back you get.
Very
back you
quickly
get.
back to the first. Yeah, just overcooked it on the first attempt slightly. The second one should be fine. There it is.
Boom.
Very, very nicely done.
All right. He's going straight into the window lache.
Oh!
Mincemeat. Mincemeat from Doyle.
What's
All
he
right.
got out of his pocket?
He's got a bit of chalk in his
Chalk,
pocket.
preloaded.
The
Right.
devil.
Only
the
Matthias has
cheeky
completed
devil.
this so far. Oh, okay.
All right. I feel like this is Phil's jam. He can pull it off second go. Is his cardio good enough though?
You don't want to overwork yourself and leave yourself in the red zone.
Yeah.
Oh, next one.
Slow bounce. Flips
You got
off
time,
the
Phil,
landing.
you got time.
He just
Flip like Z in the house.
That is right. He just flipped off the landing of the challenge. I do not mean a
Come on, Phil.
backflip.
Push through this lache.
Yes.
3 complete. I'm not biased at all. I
We
don't
want
know if Phil
Walter
likes the
White
cat
to
pass
win.
that much. He could definitely do it though.
He's got
You're
this.
going to go for the 180, it looks like. He needs 4 to
Stop
kind of...
dawdling about, Phil. Stop dawdling about.
Come on.
It's a competition
No,
to win.
he needs the time to recover, I think. Are you looking at the cat pass or what?
20
He's
seconds,
pretty much got
Phil.
1 attempt at this. Push, Phil. Oh,
No.
that looks well awkward.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, come on, come on! Ah, looks so awkward, man.
So people are struggling to get up there. People are struggling to get up to the rail enough to get to the get into the 180.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy. To be honest, that's also 3 challenges completed, but there were a different 3. 2 out of Matthias and Phil completed 2 that are the same, but Matthias went for the cat pass pre instead of the lache underbar. I'm not sure how they differentiate between Matthias and Phil at this point, but
between what and what?
I mean, they both got 3. I don't know who qualifies ahead of who between Matthias and Phil, but they're in joint first place at the moment.
All right, we
Johan
have
up next.
Johan, who I believe is Danish Aryan royalty right here.
Wow.
As said by his friends. Bang! Oh no! Maybe not bang. No bang.
It was Archie.
Bit too,
Yeah, I mean we need these
bit
perfect
too Archie Mitchell.
perfect sticks here. So you really need. That's the bags of time. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. 1 in the bank for Johan, or probably Johan.
1:30 remaining. Doing good in the first 30 seconds.
Aalborg represent. That's potentially where Johan's from.
Aalborg.
Oh, okay. Also representing Stora, got that Stora power on. Yeah, come on. Let's get it.
Has he got the Danish swings?
Oh, That's what I'm saying. It's like a post. You can easily leak off.
It's
to
a
the right or
directional
left.
nightmare. It's a directional nightmare.
He's got to stay cool here now. He's like dropped the last two off of this. He needs to really stay cool and calm. Oh, 3 in a row that he's dropped.
Proving a
It's not
nightmare
what you
for
need.
many contestants.
40 seconds left. He's only completed 1 challenge so far. This has got to go now. This has really got to go. 30 seconds. He can do this and then jump back onto another challenge if needed. But it's got to go now for Johan. There it is. There it is. Yeah, you're totally right, Flip Like Z. That stride out of the block to the pre is so much bigger in real life than it is on camera.
It's cleared through the window.
A beta buzzer 3rd challenge completed for Johan. So 3 athletes on 3 challenges complete at this point, time for first. But we've got, as the athletes go through, we're going to move up higher in the ranking from yesterday's qualifiers. So out of the last 5, it's going to start hotting up. Very clutch indeed. Don't know how we're going to work this out. If there's 7 or 8 athletes on 3 points, I don't know how that will work, but I will find out and come back to you.
Taya coming up next from the Netherlands. Chalk boy, let's go.
Yeah.
Flips like Zizzle in the chat, ladies and gents.
Flip like zebra. Come on, Ty. Starting with the lache thread. Get one done quick. There it is. Done. It's good. It's good.
Little 180 through it as well.
5 seconds in the can. 1 challenge done.
Let's go, Ty Pod.
It's so awkward, this stride off of the block.
That looked like it was in the bag. He just didn't pull the trigger. He was dead over it.
You can easily overstride and understride the perfect spot as well. I really, you really need to push hard into this first lache. There it is.
Yeah, he's over it.
Off
He
to the
was
left though.
Good and over it.
So hard to stay straight out of those strides. Basically landing on a bollard. Oh, off to the left again.
So many attempts have been spent in this round.
It's one of those ones that's kind of easy to go for, but hard to actually stick. I'm surprised. Oh, it's ankle thingy.
Clutch.
Really?
Clutch. Oh no, a little bit too much over.
He didn't like the ankle thing. It was toesy, but it was ankly. So
I don't think it was that. I think it was just that it was over.
There
we go.
Okay.
It's good, ladies and gentlemen.
Moving on to the 180. 20 seconds remaining. This has got to go.
Everyone struggled at it.
This has really got to go
on this 180 challenge.
This is so awkward. The run-up doesn't give you any power. That's it. It's calling it.
Yeah, I think that run-up is just poop. Absolute poop.
But say, big up, well played, great showing. But I don't think that's going to be enough to qualify him through to tomorrow's final. Currently we have a tie between Matthias, Phil and Johan with 3 challenges completed each. But we have Oliver Thorpe up next.
Oliver Thorpe! Skill superstar right here. Skill royalty.
Yeah.
An old school head from Copenhagen, Denmark.
Yeah. The next 4 athletes, I'm expecting at least 4 challenges completed, to be honest.
I think that is a good expectation.
I can see the next four: Oliver, Dan De Winter, Mark Chechenet, and Joel Vicey all completing 4. The rail cat pass, I think they'll get in the bag. The lache off of the block as well, and the lache through. It's starting interestingly with the 180. This could be the make or break of his round here. You're in Phil. You're in joint first at the moment. Joint first between 2 others, and you are on 3. Ooh. Yeah, I think so. You definitely did. Yeah. I don't know if that counts, but that's good. Yeah. You should have gone for the rail con, man. I could. Really? Okay. People look like they're doing it easily, but. Yeah. Maybe Phil goes through. We just had a little chat there. Don't know if you heard any of that. Ollie Thorpe coming in now. Strong contender for the title.
Boom. Boom.
Oh my goodness.
Good. Wow. First attempt for Oliver Thorpe.
Here we
That's
go.
what I'm talking about.
He's getting 4 or 5.
Skill royalty.
This is going his first time.
Royalty. Phil. He loves a rail Kong. Oliver Thorpe loves a rail Kong. Mincemeat of that one. He also loves a lache through a window.
Too easy for him. Too easy for him.
Bit of a cat flail out, but landed on his feet, as would a cat.
If he can get this, he almost guarantees a little qualification here with 4 athletes remaining.
This is fast moving. Camilla-esque fast moving.
It's unbelievably nice.
Not only a one bang, but a picture perfect one bang as well.
Unbelievable.
I'm not sure how these mics are with picking up picture perfect kind of alliteration, but
can everyone hear us all right through the chaos in the gym? So Ollie Thorpe, the first athlete to complete 4 challenges, looking at his 5th challenge, the one that everyone struggled with.
Oh. First attempt he hasn't made.
37 seconds left to work.
And like, he's got good leg power, but this is like a particular type of leg power. I feel like a very kind of spring boy power.
He's got it. Yeah. Oh! The windmilling.
He's probably got one more attempt.
Save him.
Probably got 15 seconds. One more attempt to get all 5 challenges and almost guaranteeing qualifying through to the final tomorrow. Ollie Thorpe, here we go. Last attempt. Here we go. Oh!
He's done it.
Wow.
The gym is going wild.
Those who've been on the stream for the last half an hour would have known that I called that. Just going to say, put it out there, I called that.
Clutch moment. Oliver Thorpe, first to get all 5.
All challenges were very, he's a very well-rounded athlete, as all skill athletes should be, but very much within his wheelhouse, a lot of them. Beautiful work.
What do we think of that?
Yeah, that was
Mr.
good.
Doyle?
Incredible to watch.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Man,
why aren't you competing as well? Is there a question in the chat?
My wrist is still injured, and I need to improve my laches.
Fair enough. And you're judging, right? You're judging style.
Dan De Winter is coming.
All right, next up
I believe is his full name.
Dan De Winter.
Rachel told me to say that. She seemed to think it was an ingenious joke, but I think it's a fair hack bit, if you ask me. Dan De Winter, everyone.
This is his home gym, so he's got the home gym advantage, similar to Camilla. So I'm expecting big things from Dan.
Oh yeah, and also, yeah, regardless of home gym advantage, Dan is a weapon. Same can be said for Camilla. Regardless where they are, they're gonna excel in a skill competition.
So Oliver Thorpe currently in first place with all 5 challenges completed. We've got 3 more athletes to complete. One of them being Dan De Winter.
3, 2, 1, go!
And the challenge has begun.
Dan again, starting with the 180, making mincemeat of the 180.
Going for the same.
Straight into the Kong.
Same start strategy as Oliver Thorpe.
And
Yeah.
one bang. Very nice.
Yeah, he's doing really well. 2 challenges completed in near enough 20 seconds. This is basically what you need. A third one bang. Yeah, it's going to take him through. Yeah.
This is deja vu. This is the exact same as Oliver's line.
Yeah.
As Oliver's run.
Leaked off to the right-hand side there, which was taking him out of his one-bang streak. But plenty of time left. 1 minute left. 3 challenges completed. This needs to go now, though. Oh, okay. Stay composed now. Please stay composed. You've got loads of time. I imagine he'll one-bang the running pre after this. That's it. Right.
There we go. Only the running pre left.
4th challenge complete. 30 seconds. If he goes now, he might have enough time for a second attempt.
25 seconds.
He might not now. This has got to go. Oh, he's so good at sticking.
No second attempt needed.
So good at sticking. So good at sticking. He's got that lightweight frame, that kind of like, as soon as he like gets a good foot placement, everything else just sinks in. So clean.
Picture perfect.
Right, last 2 athletes have completed 5 out of the 5 challenges. Mark Chassanet coming in next. I'm expecting at least minimum 4 from him, if not 5, to be honest. He's trained in this gym quite a lot. Right,
Chassanet. Chassanet. Mark Chestnut or Mark Chassanet.
Mark Chassanet. He's French, I believe, but
Mark
spends a lot of time training in the Hal 5 gym in Belgium, obviously on his doorstep. Right, looks like also Mark will be starting with the 180. Just to let everyone know, the athletes haven't seen anyone else compete. They have been waiting outside. Unless they're tuning on the live stream, that'd be techie. What's stopping them tuning in on the live stream?
Very true.
Mark Chassanet steps up to the first challenge. Oh, it looks like a pause, but he's going to try the 180 anyway. Doesn't even look to the judge to see it's a fail. He knows that pause is a fail. Doesn't even need to get that clarification. Right, this has got to go.
All very good.
Yes, pass. Taking that extra run up now for the rail Kong. Here we go, just moving straight onto it. Oh, no, it's a bit archy. It's a bit archy.
To Archie Mitchell for Nico Van Hol.
So he's dropped the first attempt of his first 2 challenges now. He's got to really get this one.
And
yeah,
there
it's passed. He needed that to maintain his momentum. He's got loads of time here to get 3 and above. Challenge 3 is going to get. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, straight up to the running pre.
Oh, this jinx.
Hey, this should go first or second try for him. He's a very, very talented stick athlete.
Yeah, I've seen him do the one to the rail, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
52 seconds left.
Beautiful dinger.
45 seconds to go.
Okay. It did look like his foot was slightly on the up slant there. If he could get the lache a little bit further, he might be able to push more out of that stride. As Callum's mentioned before, you've really got to get your foot placement in the spot-on spot for this to go. More power, more power. More power off the lache. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
we gotta go.
3, 2.
Here we go.
challenges from Marc. Marc Chassanet.
Which is going to see him qualify to tomorrow's final, which is all he needs to do, really. This is a semi-final. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. The stream starts again for the final.
Already qualified for SEO4.
I don't think.
Vicey.
Oh, big time, Joel Vicey. Yeah. Huh?
Joel Vicey is already pre-qualified. He is
What does that
just
mean?
here for fun.
Yeah. Well, for Joel now. Phil's predicting 5-1 banks for Joel Vicey. I mean, he's an extremely good competitor. I previously mentioned it on the stream. During the Stora Stick Masters, he was the only athlete to attempt every single 9 challenges on the course throughout an 8-hour competing window. Absolute beast. Tries basically everything. Good at everything. Very calm mentally as well, which I think is going to help with this 2-minute pressure. He just needs 4 challenges to see him through to the final.
And either way, he's already blimmin' qualified. So he's just here to have a good time. And stress himself out.
Charlie Havel saying competing while pre-qualified is the biggest flex. Well,
it's the biggest flex.
No, it's experience points, really, isn't it? It's like if you want to be good at competitions, you've got to do competitions to like feel comfortable in that scenario.
Yeah. Get the reps in.
Experience, isn't it? Experience points, especially with these challenges. They're not too like savagely consequential.
3, 2, 1, go.
Joel Vicey also starting with the 180. Oh no, didn't quite get the connection, but he's going to try the 180 anyway, which is a smart move, I think. You want to get that distance dialed in. None of the athletes have been able to try any of these challenges prior to the 2 minutes of competing. So this is the first time he's trying it right now. Well, second time. Oh. Okay.
He's moving on to the rail con.
But you can still see his composure. He's tried the first challenge 2 times, not made it, but he's
he's internally seething, this man.
He's not let it settle him on the outside, though. Yeah, it's perfect. Very good. Moving on to the Lâché section. Yeah, Flip Light Z, we're going to have another Stick Masters this year. Get to know. Challenge number 3 for Joel, who will be... Oh, that's good for... sorry, that's challenge number 2 complete for Joel. That's the 3rd he attempted, but he didn't manage to complete the 180. So he's up onto the running pre now, which will, if he does stick it first time, will be 3 challenges in the bank. 4 challenges will automatically see him qualify. 45 seconds, his time is leaking away quick, and he's still only got 2 challenges in the bag. This is... Oh, shit.
I think there was a little bit of a slip.
I mean, I'm swearing on stream here, but this needs to go.
30 seconds left.
Nico has the eyes of a hawk.
Yeah, yeah.
26 seconds remaining.
I mean, 3 challenges complete. This one's got to go now. This will be the first person to complete the Lâché stride, first go. Will it be him? No. He got one more, though. He's got one more.
8, 7,
10 seconds.
5, 4,
3, 2, 1. He's in.
No. Too much. Joel Vicey with 3 completed. That is a bit of a shock.
Round 2 goes to the man, Daniel Winter.
What? That's a bit of an upset, yeah. He qualified first from yesterday's qualification, but only managed to get 3 complete.
This happens, you know.
It does happen.
Either way, pre-qualified, he's laughing.
Women's style coming up next. I'm going to get a little bit of info. Is the stream still going for the time being? Okay, so what happens with the multiple people on 3 completed challenges? Separated by time. Do we know which athlete from the 3 completed challenges completed it in the quickest time? No, Dan got 5. So Matthias, Phil, Johan and Joel Vicey all completed 3 challenges. And then Marc Chassanet had 4. So Oliver Thorpe and Dan De Winter qualify, as well as Marc Chassanet. And then there's 4 others to fit into a 2-person spot. I need some technicalities on the competition rules here. Yep. So I think it might be whoever completed the 3 challenges in the quickest amount of time. I'm just trying to find out right now who completed the 3 challenges in the quickest amount of time. I'm going to go over and find someone that can give me the answers. Flip Like Z, just answering your questions, there will be new locations for the Stick Masters 2025. Same athletes, maybe similar athletes.
Maybe a couple more.
Okay.
But then that means...
Yeah. Are we still on air? Can we clear up the 3-point thing, or do you not actually know yet? I just want to do it for everyone watching on the stream, because there's a bit of a split here. 4 of the athletes have completed 3 challenges. 2 of the athletes have completed 5, and 1 athlete's completed 4. Only 5 advanced to tomorrow's final. So we've got a little bit of a split to be worked out. I do believe it might be time that separates them. Okay. Cool. We'll keep you updated when we find out. Yes, Charlie style practices is happening now. Is this the qualification for skill? Okay. The top 5 go through. So in 5th place we have Phil Doyle qualifying in 5th place for tomorrow's final. Get in there, Phil. Come on, son. Well done. In 4th place, Phil in 5th place with 5.5 total points. This is an accumulation from yesterday as well. Joel Vicey in 4th place with an accumulation of 7 points. Mark Chassenat qualifying in 3rd place with 7.5 points. And Oliver Thorpe in 2nd with also 7.5. And Dan De Winter with 8 points qualifying in 1st place. So let me run that through one more time. Phil Doyle qualifies in 5th place. Joel Vicey 4th place. Mark Chassenat 3rd. Oliver Thorpe in 2nd. Dan De Winter in 1st. Those 5 athletes will be advancing into tomorrow's final for skill. That is going to be literally ridiculous. I simply cannot wait for that. Tune in 3 p.m, 2 p.m. GMT for more of the skill tomorrow. Stay tuned for today for the style qualifiers. The athletes are just on the course right now, preparing for their lines.
It's not qualifiers, it's semi-finals.
Semi-finals, sorry. Qualifiers was yesterday.
Yeah, next up we got women's style, then
yes,
finishing the day with men's style.
Exactly, Jimothy Jim. A question on the live chat. The points were accumulated from yesterday's qualification and today's semi-final points. So the two rounds went into the total score to make them qualify. Phil sneaking through. I think he's only snuck through because 7th place Johan Preistic and Matthias Blindev also had 5.5 challenges, but Phil, I think, completed his challenges quicker than those lads, so meaning he qualifies in 5th.
Charlie's asking, who's that Dutch athlete leaning against the pillar? I believe that may have been Koen, Charlie. That may have been Koen. Anyway, we're going to take a quick break.
Callum.
is Nico Van Hol. Casper, whose last name I did not get. It's all here. I will give a hug to anyone who finds Nico Van Hol. One hug if you find Nico Van Hol, please. Nico and Casper. Now please. Nico Van Hol, the disappearing man.
What's up, folks? Whoa. What's up, folks?
Sorry,
We on?
We need to figure out how not to talk over each other.
We live?
We're live, we're back. This is the women's semi-final style competition line round. So yesterday they competed in the qualification with combos. Qualifications with combos, and now it's the line round. So roughly about 30 seconds, no time limit. But I think the athletes are encouraged to shorten their lines, keep it short, snappy, and intense. I'm going to run you through the categories. I took a photo of them earlier. So the judging criteria is difficulty, composition, execution, and variety. The athletes will be marked on a score, 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, or 0 being the lowest. I'm not sure if you can actually get a 0, but yeah, so difficulty. Difficulty is a scale, distance, height, rotation, spins, or axis. Difficulty is a progression, new, uncommon, or rare moves. It's going to get you a high difficulty mark. Also connection, speed and fluidity from one move to the next, and efficient footwork.
Efficient footwork.
And difficulty can be in obstacle interaction. So the more precision and or skill needed to do a move on a structure or space. So if it's, a tiny little ledge that you're landing a little flippery on, high in difficulty.
It's quite a lot
composition,
of difficulty, isn't it?
Moves in lines have to have a logical structure. Connections are not filler or fluff, and impact beginning, middle, and end. So the athletes are encouraged to have an intense run throughout, no filler activities to kind of fill time.
Yeah.
We don't want to see
got to link together in a meaningful way.
We don't want to see any DD rolls. I mean,
well,
I don't
it's not
mind.
necessarily excluding any roles specifically. It's more just no unnecessary connective roles.
Yeah.
Connective movements.
I want to see some fast-paced action here.
Yeah.
And execution, the control and composure of the athletes performed with a unique style and clean landings. Obviously, if they're stumbling across the course and not landing many of their tricks, adding extra steps in, that's going to affect your executions points. And variety, a diverse range of skills, variety of different structures. Okay, so athletes are encouraged to use different moves and as much of the course as possible. We don't want to see
3 moves on the same obstacle, for example, that will get you a lower score.
Yeah. Right, there are our judging criteria. Our judges for today's competition are Nico van Hol, Hazal Nahir. Sorry, what was the guy's name in orange? Apologies for not knowing his name. Casper. And Casper. Is it just 3 judges or? Yeah, just 3 judges, Casper, Nico van Hol, and Hazal Nahir. They will be judging all 4 criteria together, so each 3 of them will be judging all of those previously mentioned criteria and coming up with an overall score. They will combine their scores together for a mean average, I guess.
That's a tough job, that bench. That's a tough job. Wouldn't want to be them right now. Glad that we're just shouting absolute wass on a mic.
A style judge, and I actually don't know if I want to. It's like Callum said, a real tough challenge. So there's some women that have competed in speed, skill, and style, which is absolutely incredible. Mara being one of them. I believe she has competed in all 3 disciplines this weekend.
We just have 3 women in the semi-finals round. First up, Mara.
Out of the Netherlands. First challenge she's eyeing up. It looks like a droppy swing. This looks intimidating. How well she can connect this landing into the... Okay, tic-tac, I was wrong. Swing comes next.
We have a swing cast.
Seems to be a very popular move in skill comps. Good connection out of that. speed full.
Turns around. Side flip gap. Finishes with a punch side. Using quite a bit of course there. Good amount of variety.
Intimidating first challenge, you know, if you overdo that first tack, the drop down into swing's not going to line up for your worm back. So really important that she underdid that first move, which she did do, leading her onto a successful line. I think that pretty much went to plan for her.
Yeah,
good line. Mara, all-round talented beast, you know, competing in all three fronts. That is not easy. All right, are we going to get a judge's score coming soon? Are the scores given at the end or after the athlete compete, I wonder? Miranda Tibbling out of Sweden coming up next. Another, you know, she's still really young, but she seems like she's been on the block for ages, competing on various different competition circuits around the world. I think this might be her first style competition in about a year, though. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
I'll just
might be a little bit in the way.
set myself up like this. Next up we got Miranda Tibbling from Sweden, which Ben just probably said already.
Amanda, YouTube, Benji's dyslexia under control. I'm not sure if that's a joke or not.
What's that?
Is that my auntie?
Who?
Amanda's YouTube. I'm not sure if that's my auntie. It can't be, surely.
What the hell's Charlie saying now?
I'd rather see a meaningful run-up than a useless roll. I mean, I totally agree. I love seeing, you know, a fast-paced run into something in these environments. I think style lines often miss a bit of that, you know, run and gun style. Lots of flips and twists and rolls and stuff, but not a lot of running often. So it'll be interesting to see if any of the athletes do decide to do that, but not your auntie. All right, Amanda. Thanks for confirming. Miranda is a flipping beast, though. She is preparing for her line. I think also going to be seeing another worm back with one of the most popular moves on the circuit. Miranda Tibbling, I've mentioned it a few times, Charlie, listen up. Out of Sweden. Seasoned competitor.
Let's go, Miranda. No, don't do that.
Totally agree. Flip, like Z, hyped to see Miranda back in the game. Been a minute. I think she's been a year since her last style competition. She's been suffering with some slight pain in her lower back, meaning that she's had to take some time off of competing, but also a speed demon on the speed comps as well. She won multiple speed comps as well as style comps, so all-round beast. Probably would do well in a skill comp, but you know, there's only a limited amount of energy someone can give to a weekend of competition. Okay, not sure what we're waiting for here. I think the judges need to wrap up their final decision from Mara's first run. If you just tuned in, there's 3 women competing in today's style semi-final. Miranda is up second. This is going to be good. Stay tuned. Who's the biggest triple threat in all of men's and women's competitions? Triple threat is someone that can podium on skill, style, and speed. Ed Scott? Perhaps.
Scott for the men. Right. Is a good one.
Miranda and Noah for the women, to be fair, as well. I mean, I think Noah's competing in all 3 fronts.
Yeah, Noah's pretty good at all 3.
Come on, Miranda.
Okay, Miranda's up.
Taking her final breaths. Miranda coming up. Stay tuned, this is going to be good.
Swing pre.
Yes, good landings.
Oh, punch inward side. And swing cast. Kind of undercooked it a bit.
Really managed to squeeze out that landing off of that worm back at the end. Is she all right?
She lands it. It depends on the judges whether they're going to score that one down for execution. She landed it. She certainly landed it.
Seems to be in some discomfort, whether that's an injury
looking a
or
bit
whether
livid
that's
on that. I'm not sure if she's coming away with pain or if she's just disappointed or she's
Lex left of the building via the closest exit. Big up Miranda in the chat. Come on.
Big up Miranda.
What a killer line that was. Really feel the power off of that punch inward
I nearly
sides.
fell over. I'm sitting here like one of your French girls because I know she's using the wall, and then I nearly fucking catapult off here, falling onto Dylan behind.
Camilla is a bit of a triple threat. Adam Dorr has mentioned Camilla's podium on all 3 before, I think. Yeah, I can see that. Noah Diogena Mann coming up next. Qualified in first place yesterday. Just a reminder, this is the semi-final. There will be a final tomorrow. They're looking to qualify for SPL 4 Vancouver this year in 3 months' time. This is the European qualifiers.
That's a good shout, Charlie. Renee Damley. Camilla's podiumed all 3 before as well. Thank you, Adam Dorr, our personal blimmin' encyclopedia.
I mean, talking about Robbie Griffith in the chat, he is one of those guys that if he wanted to do competition, I think skill comps he really could.
Yeah, man. Why is Robbie not here? Why the heck is Robbie not here? He loves this gym as well, and he's so good at skill.
Apparently, Renee Damley's making a return this year. I have noticed that she hasn't been on the competition circuit for the last year or 2, maybe, but that's good to see. Took some time off, maybe needed, and coming back with revenge.
Mara on 6.4. Miranda 7.0. Next to go, Noah Diogena.
Noah Diogena, man.
Noah Diogena, man.
Went awkwardly quiet when you said that in the gym.
Huh? Not waiting for the drop though. Let's go! Starting with a swing double.
Lache punch front.
Pre, front out. Wall flip.
Oh, strong line.
That's it.
Best of the
That
day.
was flawless.
Best of the day by far.
That was flawless. That was without a flaw.
I mean, there was a slight step back off the double dismount G. And she took a slightest step back after the landing.
Step back.
But I mean, it's not going to dent your your execution
I
that
can't imagine
much.
that denting too much.
I mean, like perfect, you would step straight forward,
Alrighty.
but the step back is probably not helped. But yeah, there we go. I've just gone back on the stream. The only thing from it being a faultless run is the tiny step back off the double dismount gainer, but it's super high level, so I think a difficulty score is going to be super high.
Disrupted momentum slightly.
Front out was so clean. And that's one of those rolls that's a useful roll, you know, out of a front flip, coming into the next obstacle with fluidity and speed. We like those types of rolls. Absolute class line from Noah. Been on the circuit for a hell of a long time. Do you remember?
Yeah. And she's no stranger to SPL either.
Do you remember?
I know there a few times now.
Air Whip Youth in 2019 when Noah came on the scene.
18 was the last
Fuck.
one.
Yeah, date freak over here. Surely that will qualify.
We
her
got
in
date
first place.
freaks in the chat as well. Adam Dorr could probably tell us everything.
The Parkour Encyclopedia.
God, where can I be safe? When people use the wall, I feel like I'm going to be bucked off back onto Dylan and all his expensive gear.
Alrighty ho.
Nearly lost it earlier.
Have we got the list on your phone of the men's style
Yes.
roster?
Men's style, first up we have Tobias Karhofer. Karhofer.
Qualifying in 9th place from yesterday's qualifiers with a total score of 8.40. All to play for in today's competition, though. I think I'm lucky enough to witness the first move in practice. Hold tight. This first move is going to be absolutely bang. So the wait in between athletes' lines is for the judges. Judges taking their time in getting this last female line score in. Looks like Nico's putting away his phone, so that could be decision done. Moving on to the men's style, we have 10 athletes competing. 5 will advance to tomorrow's final. Yeah, I'm not sure who the DJ is, to be honest. There's some funky tunes going on. Some of them good, some of them...
We're ready for our men's style competition. Our first competitor up is Tobias Karhofer.
Tobias Karhofer.
Good judges. Let's go, Tobias.
Hold tight for this first move. This is going to be huge.
Starting on the slanted wall, it looks like.
Steady yourself.
Oh,
huge double
starting
wall
with
flip.
a double wall flip.
Oh my goodness, nice 180 in the middle of that. Connections being utilised here.
Oh,
Wow, come on. Huge line. Starting so strong. And I did like the 180 into this little flowy section in the creative middle part, and finished with a strong ending as well, with the kind of bum bounce backflip into the court. Huge line from Tobias. He's going to work his way up the roster with that. That's maybe a qualification line there. We'll see. 8 other athletes to compete.
Starting with a double wall flip. Holy cow, boys and girls.
Holy cow. Have you ever done one of those, Callum?
Yeah, a couple of times, yeah. I think I taught him that one, actually. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, kid. Oh, don't need to thank me. No. Don't
thank me.
That was a freebie.
Hoffer with a strong opening line. He's
Jimmy
chuffed
Hoffer
with it.
over here.
Absolutely chuffed with it.
With these absolute neeks in the chat saying.
Bum.
Brace for impact, lads.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen any double wall flips in a comp before as well. It's a rare move. It requires a lot of pop and a big spin speed. I don't even know how they do that.
Yeah, scary angle from here. Tell you that.
Yeah. 8.10. Slightly, 8.10 for his score. 8.10.
Matteo Bailiers. All right.
Ooh, late spin on that wall fall.
Swing cast. All inward
a little
side.
tumble there,
Biffs
isn't
it
it?
slightly.
Oh, good effort. Well done, Matteo.
That is going to cost him.
Could be.
That is going to cost him.
That's going to cost him. There was not that much variety in that line. The course interaction was quite low. It's just used one wall and one bar.
Yeah.
2 objects and one
Yeah.
bad landing. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to be enough to get him into the top 5.
No, I don't think so. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's coming up next.
I mean, I don't think it's going to beat Tobias's score of an 8.10. So it looks like we'll probably see a lower score than that. But we have 7 other athletes to go. Top 5 advance to the final tomorrow.
Finn Bowen's next.
You don't know who's dealing with a little niggle from previous days competing. Some people could be tired, some people could be slightly injured from previous sends.
True.
He might have just had to make
Pull out
do with
what he
he's
could.
got. Yeah. I'm expecting maybe a high 6 or a low 7 for this one. Maybe a 6. I mean, he only did 3 moves really, and one of them wasn't landed, so it's hard to really give him a good score for that. Maybe he had longer line, and after he didn't land the inward side, he was just like, there's no point continuing risking.
Yeah.
When you need to basically land everything.
And you are right about the. You are right about the. Only using the one wall and one bar.
Yeah.
In terms of variety, course interaction.
Yeah, I think I agree.
It's going to cost him too.
Mid 6. I don't think you can see a 7 for that. Like, to be honest, if Tobias was an 8. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's sick. It's
There's
high
so
level.
much to use here. There's so much to use in this half of the gym that they have.
It'd be refreshing to see someone actually gun it from one side of the gym to the other, with some sort of stride dive Kong pre-combo, or you know what I mean? A lot of these style lines end up being quite slower pace and high flip difficulty. But you often don't see that that amount of parkour fun being pushed in these comps.
Well, it's not even necessarily that. It's just
like everyone so far has put a worm back in there. Do you know what I mean? It's like some variety. I think it would be you would stand out if you completely approached it in a different style.
I think it's the variety of course interaction that was missing a lot from yesterday's qualification.
There's the DD roll.
There's the DD roll.
Passable.
And a nope. Aborted.
Come on.
Aborted.
Push through.
What's he got?
Nice.
Wall full.
Yeah!
Not wall full. What am I on about? Swing full on a sideward axis.
How do we spell that name? Finn.
Finn Bowens. And next up we got Quentin de Krook.
Was Mateo's score?
Oh, I don't think we heard that.
I don't think we heard that.
Maybe it's still coming up.
Do we know
It's
Mateo's
still being
score?
calculated.
Mateo was the 8th athlete to compete. I didn't actually catch the score, but it would be nice for everyone at home to keep up to date with who's in first place on these semi-final qualies.
Callum sold me fentanyl in 2017.
Damn.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, bro.
5.83 for Matteo, and we're waiting for the judges to come to a conclusion for Finn. So, as expected, Matteo's lack of variety and slight stumbles put him way down, unfortunately. But Finn had a solid run there. I'm thinking I'm a cool kind of mid-sevens, potentially. I quite like the beginning. It was kind of like a step up, techie wall flip off angle.
Had some nice flow. If anything, perhaps lacked difficulty.
Yeah, and he missed his big trick here.
He missed his trick here.
Me and Callum are sitting on the top of this big slant wall that a lot of the athletes seem to be using.
I'd like to know what that one was going to be.
It was like a gainer full out of it. I saw him in prep.
In practice.
He kind of came up and then just did a 360, but he was supposed to gainer out of it. But
he did the classic never mind that people normally do in their preps.
He was probably gassed, you know, it's a long weekend of competing. 6.63.
Next up, we got Quentin. And once again, I'm being asked to lift my legs. This wall is very popular. And again, I'm making the French girl pose on top of the wall. Oh, dives over into the swing. Oh, misses the re-grab.
It's okay. You can. Yo, come on.
Double fly away.
Unlucky.
Double fly away to sunbathe.
You good?
Okay.
The height and the pop on that double dismount is too much.
Too much. Sat himself on his bottom.
Oh, it's so disappointing he missed the flyaway catch. That would have been a really good line. I think you would be looking at potentially an 8 if he catches that and stomps his last move as well. But because of the lack of execution on 2 of his main moves in that line, I don't know if we're going to see a super high score here. We'll see what the judges have to say. But it can't be good when you land and finish lying down like that, like a deck chair.
No.
Adam Dorr says he wants scoots to be banned from competition. What do you mean by scoots? Like the corner scoots?
Scoot, like scoot full or something.
Okay, like floor tricks. If I was a judge on a style competition, I wouldn't really mark floor tricks. Like if someone came into the open space and did a round off backflip, I'm not really going to consider that as like something like, oh, I should mark them up or.
It's not obstacle interaction.
Yeah,
I don't think even Red Bull back in 2017 weren't including weren't scoring any floor movement that didn't start, wasn't connected by anything else. Like I think Kyria Kolesnikov did a round off double back on flat and it just wasn't considered in his line, and everyone was like, what?
But I totally understand. I rate it. It's parkour is about the course interaction, and if your 90% of your run is on flat ground, you may as well just enter a tricking competition, in my opinion. There is a separate sport for it. It's called tricking.
Tumbling.
And tricking. Tumbling and tricking, I suppose.
Tumbling and tricking.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Are we gonna fall out, Benj? On
No.
the live stream?
I mean, you can if you want.
Shall we?
Yeah, have a little domestic.
Should we have a bit of a domestic?
Me and Callum are
Anyway,
like an
next up.
old married gay couple.
Yeah, we are actually. That's some law for you guys. Next we have
Drew
Max.
and Cal. What? It's
Max
Bench here, not Drew.
Napin.
Nice, thanks.
Someone call you Drew?
Yeah. Get to know your stories, all right? Right, who's this?
This is Max Napin.
Max. Did we get a score from Quintin, or we were chatting away?
I don't know if we did.
Sorry about that.
I haven't been told to put my legs in, but I'm going to keep them up anyway.
6.5 for Quintin.
6.5 for Quintin.
That's the two failed moves has really dented his score there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't be falling over onto your bottom in the competition.
Yeah, all good.
Right, no surprises there. He's using the wall. Gain a gap. Big splat. Nearly
Right
gives
into
me a
our
bit of a
face.
kiss. And
punchy.
Step out.
This big splat in the middle there.
Got very up and close and personal there.
Slightly short.
Nearly head-butted
I'm
me.
going to criticise that in some way. All the execution was pretty spot on, but I feel like he could have added an extra trick there, perhaps.
Big old splatteroo.
It was a cork hyper at the end as well.
Dithered a bit on the ground. We're being too mean here.
No, I mean,
leave it for the judges.
We need
you know
to
what I mean?
be open with our judgment. I mean, no hate. It's just our
expertise, knowledge. That's why we're not naming most of the tricks.
Yeah, we don't know any of the tricks.
I mean, you're calling it a worm back and I'm calling it a swing cast. Wait, who's right, guys?
I mean, names
worm
are such
back
a, like, I don't... You can call anything. I don't mind. I'm not one of those people that's like, that should be called this. Yeah. Right, hold tight.
That's what someone that calls stuff wrong would say.
That's what a dyslexic says. It's all good, Matt. I'm only joking with you, pal.
What's Matt saying?
He was the person who said Drew and Cal.
Oh, right.
Like, yeah, literally, that's all good. This first move is super high level. This is a little spin monster right here.
We got Spin Boy yesterday with a triple full in his line.
0.23. Keeping it short and making sure everything was executed perfectly. Scott taking him into the sevens. Max is currently sticking in.
Okay. Eloan hits. I'm gonna listen to Renee say his name first because I was about to pronounce that so
Eloan.
Eloan.
Hold tight for this first move. It is going to be fucked. I'm not sure I've seen many people actually do this. A little spin boy. This first move, if he stomps it, he's going to be, you know...
Oh, Maron.
Slightly deep landing, but he continues. Very creative transition through that middle box section. Spinning off the days, coming back to the wall.
We're back to the wall.
Oh, good landing on the second. Unlucky. The first big move has let him down there. Such a shame. He did manage to roll it out, but more, it was over his head than like... I'm just watching the replay again. It's like a turn into a gain of 7.
Yeah.
Wall gain of 7. The slight roll over the head. I mean, everyone watching has seen that. The judges have seen that as well, but maybe
That's a ghastly move,
like,
that.
I would say something. The judges are on the other side of the gym with a block in the way of that landing. He might have. The judges might not have actually seen the severity of that, like head
they
roll.
Saw that. They saw that playing was there.
That beam might be in the way. Like someone might have saw it, but. So we're just waiting for Elon's score. I was. Kuhn up next.
Imagine the competitors can just know all the blind spots in the gym, so they know they can absolutely eat shit without it hurting their score.
I mean, it's super high level, that like wall gainer 7. I don't think I've seen that live in all my 20 years of watching parkour. So it's a rare one. Do you know what I mean? It's not something you often see.
Next up, we've got Kuhn
from the Netherlands.
From the Netherlands.
Very strong competitors from the qualifiers yesterday. Seemed to have all of his landings very much dialed in.
Seasoned competitor. He's been to the SPL finals before in the past, I'm fairly sure.
I kind of know what Adam Dawes saying there on the chat, with the double twist being a super risky one. Although I would say I have been lucky enough to see him in the practice stomp it, so it's unfortunate that he didn't land it well in the comp, but he was stomping it in his practice.
Thank you, Charlie. That's what I thought. I thought worm back or worm cast was from a wall.
Mate,
swing cast is from a bar. Thank you, Charlie. Vindicated.
They didn't
the
see
chat.
that landing. He's got an 8.23.
Oh, really?
He's in first place. Yeah, they didn't see that landing.
Really?
Kuhn coming in.
Or maybe it was just passable. Oh, we have a
pinfall.
Punch wall, half.
I like it. The variety is super fresh at the moment, using multiple elements. Oh, it's good. It's really good. It's really good. It's real tight.
That was an exceptional run from Kuhn.
Do you know what? That's one of my favourite runs so far.
Yeah.
Lots of variety. He's hitting flips, he's hitting dive kongs, he's hitting plyos, the pinfall.
Super smooth.
The pinfall had a slightly delayed landing, but we'll give him it for sure. That for me is a high 8.
Did he catch himself somewhere? Maybe on the. Oh yeah, it was a bit held up on that roll out of the first gate fall.
But then this into the 180 dive kong, into
this cast. You're moving quick around everywhere.
And then I really enjoyed that one.
Nice one, man.
Top line.
Top line.
Top line. I'm expecting a first place, if not second, off of that. I mean, Elon, the previous competitor, Eloan?
Eloan.
I reckon they've not seen the severity of that head landing. Look at where they're standing and look at what's in the way of where it happened. It's literally there. He landed on his feet and they've seen him go forward and they've seen him come out at the end. But
someone should tell competitors the judges have got a blind spot so they can biff it. But no. They've been told what the judges can see and their blind spots, so they know where to do stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
but more for it to be seen, not for it to be seen. If that makes sense.
Like at this point in time, it looks like if you get an 8, you're going to qualify. So there's Tobias who went up first with an 8.1, and Eloan with an 8.23. I'm expecting to see another 8 here with Kuhn, and that would be the top 3 with 3 more athletes to compete. So
we've got 2 left. We've got.
Is it 2
Benjamin
more off this? 1, 2, 3,
Victor.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, my bad. 2 more after. 2 more now. Your last 2 to compete. So yeah, an 8 here, season through, for sure. Season through to the final. It's not about winning today. It's about getting through to the final. Very important. Judges taking their sweet time. I like that one. Like it.
Here we go.
8.6. Yeah, 8.6, first place. Called it. 8.6, called it.
Nice one.
Yeah, I love that line. Beautiful line, beautiful composition, great execution. Benjamin coming in next. Expect some big stuff now. Not that there wasn't big stuff already, but this is a waist high con gainer we're going to see at the beginning here. I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Oh,
beautiful
con gainer.
Awful. It's a nice connection.
TDR, if I'm not wrong.
Use more of the gym. Use more of the gym. Right, he's going into it.
Biffs the double fall to finish. Biffs the double fall to finish, but it was all going so well.
It was going well. The variety of the course was slightly low. He only used one line, basically. I mean, this gym is huge, and he's just used one corridor, essentially. So, not entirely sure the variety is going to be that high. The execution of the last move, he really didn't land that well. So, I mean, I struggled to see a 7. I mean, it might be a 7, but it's probably a 6. It's a bad landing, man. You're landing on your knees and your elbows. You scratch that last trick like completely.
Knee touches down.
Yeah.
Fair enough if you're using your hands, but knees touch down, that's we got to call that.
So I think for him, he really needs to get higher than max with a 7.23 for him to qualify to tomorrow. Anything lower than a 7.23 probably isn't going to do it. I mean, if he gets a high 6 also, he'll be in 5th place, but with one more athlete to in 5th place with one athlete left. So 6.8. What was Benjamin's score?
Haven't got it yet. Haven't got his score yet.
We're moving on to Victor, but we haven't actually received Benjamin's score yet. I'm not sure if we can find that for you. Do we know Benjamin's score? This is a very important one for the lay of the land. Victor coming in last, qualifying in 1st place out of yesterday's competition. Look how calm he is. He knows that if he gets a solid landing run, he's probably got it in the bag. Do you know what I mean? 7.6.
7.6.
Okay, that is slightly higher than I was expecting. Victor just needs to beat a 7.6 here. Victor just needs to beat a 7.23. Sorry.
Let's go, Victor.
Come on, Vicky. Huge.
Big lache punch back.
The side was just
flat back.
I know it's a slower pace, but it's still high quality of flips. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Second time we've seen that cast variation in this round.
Yeah. For me, that should be higher than Benjamin. To be honest, the high 7. Right, one more decision for the judges.
He didn't get that muscle up how he wanted it.
No, but it was passable. Like, he had a slight hang up, but it was, you know what I mean, like, Benjamin's landing off that double falls, and he still managed to get a 7.6. I'm expecting a low 8 here. Surely.
Where he threw that double full as well. There's a lot of bars around.
Yeah.
Risky place to throw it.
I did, like, my main thing I liked on that line was the big lache splat backflip. I don't think anyone's done that yet, so that's going to get some marks, I think, for variety, course interaction. Waiting for Victor here.
That is all of our men's style athletes.
Right, hold tight and we'll give you the top 5 that qualify through for tomorrow's final. A little wrap-up situation. No more athletes to compete. Thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been a great watch. Sensational athletes, tearing it down. One of the best gyms in the world. What more could you want as a parkour enthusiast? I think Vic makes it, yeah. I really do. I'd be surprised if he gets lower than a 7.6.
Victor, a score of 7.27.
7.27.
I don't know. I think 7.27. I think, well, we're still to be confirmed fully, but from what my notes have here, I think Victor qualifies in 5th place with 7.27. And then after that is Benjamin in 7.6 in 4th place. And 3rd we'll have Tobias with 8.1. And then after that we have Elouan with the 8.23, qualified in 2nd. And in 1st place Kuhn with 8.6. So from my notes, I was trying to keep up to date with the competition throughout. That's what I've found. Do you want to see, Dodds? I mean, I've just read it out.
Here are the official scores for everyone. You see that? You see? What are you laughing at?
No, I didn't like the score of Victor's one. I actually personally thought he should have received a higher mark than Benjamin. I'm not a judge, but yeah. Benjamin's last double full landing, the variety wasn't there. I mean, he did a con gainer off basically waist height, but the rest of it was more fillery stuff.
Take it up with the wife,
and
mate.
then
take it up with the wife.
Take it up with the wife. The last landing wasn't landing. I don't know. I'd like to question them afterwards. Should we go have a little word with the judges?
Yeah, should we go rough them up a bit?
What are you saying? Go have a little word with the judges?
Benj wants to go argue with the judges and tell them they made the wrong decision.
No, I mean, Victor still qualified in 5th place, so it doesn't really matter at this point, but he was 0.4 away. What happened with Benjamin's score, Hazal? The guy that didn't land the double full at the end. He got an 8.64. No, he got an 7.6, sorry. Fucking hell. High score.
Because I was like, huh? Yeah, I didn't really watch that one. Yeah, I missed that one, sorry. Yeah, I just pulled a number out of my ass.
Yeah, so Hazal, Nico, and Casper were judges for today's. Nico, what happened here? Benjamin got a 7.6. Victor got a 7.2.
Benj has got an axe to grind. Benj wants some answers.
Oh, okay. So
Backflip already.
Repeating from qualifiers is what's lowered his score.
I feel like you have to show a variety of moves, and if you're going to show partly the same things as the day before, we talked about it before, that we would be strict on that, and we've been strict like with more people if they did the same things.
Unbelievable. Well, that makes sense actually. Cleared that up very well. Nice one, judges. Good job. Right. Should we tune out? Are we finishing this stream? All right. We're going to announce who's moving on. Do you want to float around the gym, see if we can chat to anyone? Who should we speak to? Who should we speak to then? Happy with that?
I just wish I was way stronger.
Why? For tomorrow?
Yeah.
So Phil has actually qualified in 5th place for skill tomorrow. Skill final. Skill Doyle. There we go.
No, but the thing is, to be honest with you, the skill, almost 20 years training, I have the skill. I am not strong.
You're stronger than
sadly.
you think. Tell yourself
yeah.
you're strong.
Okay, I'm stronger than I think. I'm not as strong as those 4. But I think if the challenges are a bit scary, a bit techie, then I could do okay. That's the only way I'm beating them, basically.
Beating who?
If
who's
I got
the one to watch that?
Huh?
Who's the one to watch?
No, I'm supporting Mark. Me and Mark are the underdogs, and we want to podium. The other 3, I don't care about them, their families, nothing.
Okay, let's speak to Ollie Thorpe. I think.
Sorry, no. Yeah, I don't know. I might be a little bit achy tomorrow. Early bedtime. Nico's running a marathon. Dinner, early bedtime, and then I think stretch and maybe move around a little bit early, then rest. Fingers crossed.
Get the blood pumping, get rid of the lactic acid out of the legs.
The one thing I know that's really good is the skill comp excites me, so I will do the best I can, 100%.
Loving that. Looking forward to that tomorrow. Okay. We're going to wrap up the final scores, but I'm pretty sure I've got it wrapped up already. Victor qualifying in 7.27. I wonder if he knows the judges have lowered his score from repeating the move. It might be worth letting him know. I don't know if that's insider info or not. Is that allowed? It's not allowed. Okay. Everyone's sort of just teetering down for the day. Big up everyone on the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know who else we could really talk to at this point. We'll just hang around until the final confirmation of the top 5. But how I have it is Victor coming in 5th, Benjamin in 4th, Tobias in 3rd, Eloan in 2nd, and Kuhn in 1st. Wow. Great. Big finals tomorrow. People are still training here, it's crazy. Right, what's happening on the chat then? Any more questions before we drop this stream for the day? Stream start at the same time. They're about to announce the finalists. The stream starts at 3 p.m. local time, which is 2 p.m. GMT. I love a bit of GMT. Yep.
Hello. Oh, hello. Don't rope me back in. I've already handed in my mic.
I want to get into the sunshine. It's a beautiful day out there. Spend most of the day in the gym. I love me my sunshine. 3 p.m. CET. Haha. Right, I'm going to hand in my mic. Peace, everyone.
All right, everybody, without further ado, we are ready to announce our finalists. We're going to start with our women's divisions. In women's skill, Maura Van Husted, Tay Ashford, Agnes Sicily, Noah Mann, and Camilla Stefaniou. In women's speed, Natalie Riban, Noah Mann, and Tay Ashford. And in women's style, Mara Van Hosted, Miranda Timling, and Noah Mann. In men's skill, this was a tight one. In 5th place, moving on to tomorrow, Phil Doyle. Joelle Vicey, Mark Chastanet, Oliver Thorpe, and Dan DeWinter. Men's speed, Jimbo Jambo, Joelle Vicey, Koen ten Hegler, Hugo Troyer, and Taya Van Overen. And in men's style, Max Knappen, Tobias Gehofer, Victor Banyaber, Eloan Hitz, and Koen Heinen. All right, y'all, that is all of our finalists moving on tomorrow. Once again, we will be starting at 3 o'clock for spectators. We look forward to seeing you again for the finals of the SPL European Parkour Championships. All right, you can do this last shake.